my name is Cindy and today I am going to be showing you how I grew my Instagram account to 87,000 followers really fast. That's how many followers I have been able to get in the last 10 months. So welcome to my channel where you're first, I'm second, and they're last. So yes, you could say that it makes me really happy to see my social media accounts grow, but the purpose is to show you what I am doing to grow my new Instagram account and the exact same techniques that I am using to gain these followers. I will show you step by step how I'm able to do this for all of my brands, including over 50 of my other social media clients. And you can certainly use this for yourself or for your clients because it works all the time. Now, the better you get at it, the better the results. But before I continue, please subscribe to my channel and turn that notification bell on. With that said, let's dive in. So first, I want to explain to you why I'm growing my social media following across all channels. So even though I am able to grow my personal business online and help many other brands make literally millions and millions of dollars online every single month, people still see social media as something that dictates whether this is true or false. So having a massive following on social media basically helps people perceive you as an important person. And the reason is because people know how hard it is to grow your social media channels organically. And this is why they admire people with a large number of followers. So when I first started growing my social media accounts, I was posting endlessly. I was putting in hundreds and hundreds of hours commenting and liking other people's pictures and profiles. I was basically hoping that they would find my content and follow me back. And this strategy still works, but it's just not an efficient way to grow your Instagram account. And with Instagram's new algorithm, this is even harder and harder than ever before. And it's gonna take you a lot of time doing it that way. So don't think that your pictures or posts are not good enough, because we all have something special to share. The problem is that people can't find you. So there's no reason of working so hard if no one's noticing your work. Remember that speed is important, but being clever is even more. So in case you didn't know, I am the marketing director for multi-million-dollar companies. So what this means is that I get to learn from the best, and I also get to learn their secrets, like how to grow an Instagram account fast. But the thing about marketing is that it's a never-ending process. Every day there's something new or a new technique, but one thing and one thing always stays the same, and it's called paid advertising. So yep, you heard me right. Paid advertising is the secret to every big brand out there, which I will talk about in greater detail later on this video. So now let's get to it. Tip number one, consistency. So the number one factor that's gonna make you really successful in social media is consistency. So from how your account looks to the times that you post to the voice that you use, everything needs to be consistent. So when building your Instagram page, you have to adopt a theme and really stick to it. So instead of changing your image consistently, just work on getting better each and every time at that specific theme. Also, don't damage the relationship that you have with your old followers who used to follow you because they liked your feed before. So my advice to you is to stick to one niche, believe in the process, and work really hard at it. Remember that your old followers have expectations. Also, don't expect your posts to be of the greatest quality in the first try, because getting good at anything takes time and effort. And if you are consistent, that means that you're consistently trying to improve by getting better and learning a little bit more in the process. Tip number two, your content needs to be engaging. So how can you make your Instagram content more engaging? Well, for once, I'm pretty sure you didn't know that your Instagram post can be up to 2,200 characters long. So one tip would be to make longer Instagram captions. However, use that space to write something meaningful, something that's worth reading. Because remember that Instagram's new algorithm is directly affected by how many people interact and engage with your content. Instagram has gotten smart, and now it favors content and accounts that are engaging. So that's why it's pretty obvious that the easiest thing that you can do for people to spend more time checking out your posts is by making your Instagram captions as long as possible. Needless to say, you should be posting on your Instagram page on a regular basis. I recommend posting on Instagram around 1 to 3 times per day. But if you pay close attention, some of the biggest brands out there only post 1 to 2 times per day. So when in doubt, just check out who's the best and most popular account in your niche and follow their strategy. Tip number 3, value. So in order to add maximum amount of value, you want to be posting with purpose. Before Instagram's new algorithm changes, you could basically post anything, throw a bunch of hashtags and watch your account grow. But now it's not that easy. Now the best way to do it is by creating and adding massive value to each and every single Instagram post. So a good thing to ask yourself is, what is the reason that you're creating all of this content for? And here's where you can use Instagram stories to create massive value and connect on a deeper level with your audience. So in Instagram stories, the cool thing is that you can post as much as you want behind the scenes and make yourself way more approachable. Another great way to add value is by creating a real story and take your audience through a journey. So don't just post randomly, but tell a good story throughout your content, and then you let your audience connect the dots. So it all depends on what you're trying to do and the type of industry that you're in. Also, don't forget to use videos to captivate your audience. So they tend to create way better engagement than pictures alone. You can share experiences, tips, good advice, share what you know. So the ultimate goal is to basically build an audience that is loyal to your brand. And when in doubt, you can always repost Instagram content from other brands in your niche. However, make sure to reach out to those users whose content you are reposting and ask for permission first. Now comes my favorite part in growing any type of social media page or business. This brings us to tip number 4, which is advertising. So if you're really serious about growing your brand and reaching thousands, if not millions of people, you need to add paid advertising to your strategy. This is where you're gonna get the most amount of results. And if you paid attention to anything that I said before in this video, this is where you will experience an incredible spike in followers in your Instagram account. So I know some people don't want to advertise and they don't want to spend the money. They rather grow their accounts organically, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But if you want to grow your audience fast, you need to advertise. So at least give it a try, even with a small budget, even just for 5 days, and you'll thank me later. So the way that you advertise on Instagram is through Facebook ads. So in case you didn't know, Facebook owns Instagram, and you can create Instagram ads directly on your Facebook page. And if you don't know how to run Facebook ads, just follow my lead and pay close attention. So this is not as difficult as people make it seem. You just need to know what you're trying to do, and that's why you have me here, to show you how to get started. So for this particular video, I'm going to show you how to create an Instagram story ad to grow your number of followers. So this is one of the techniques that I use to grow my Instagram page, and you can do the same to grow yours. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be creating an Instagram story ad to target people in your niche who might be interested in your account or what you have to offer. So long story short, we're going to create an ad that basically invites people to follow you and check out your Instagram page. So let's head over to Facebook Ads Manager. And you're going to click on where it says traffic. So why traffic? Well, because for today's ad, our goal is basically to drive traffic from your story to your Instagram profile. But before we continue, I always recommend that you keep things organized so that you can remember what you did and how you did it. So let's name it Instagram Story Followers. So depending on where you are, you want to add a location. So for this example, let's do United States. Next, you want to choose the age for your targeted audience. So depending on who you are targeting, that's how you want to pick their age. My age demographic, for example, is anywhere from 22 years old to 60 years old. Now that we have that set up, let's move on to gender. So here you can choose men, women, or both. I'm going to choose all to select both genders. So now let's choose a language. On languages, you can choose English. And by now, I think that you get the point. Now let's pick an interest. So for this example, I'm going to pick something like Gary Vee, Ty Lopez, and Grant Cardone. So pretty much people who follow them and are interested in business and entrepreneurship. Now on placements, that's where you want to make sure that you add displays on Instagram and nowhere else. So unselect everything else and just pick Instagram and stories. Now on this section, you're going to set your budget. So you can go as little as $5 per day, but needless to say that the more money, the more people you're going to reach. On the right side, you can see your estimated daily results. So this is an estimate on how many people who are interested in Gary Vee, Ty Lopez, and Grant Cardone are going to see your ad on Instagram stories. Now click continue and let's move on to the next section. So this page is where you're going to create the actual ad that people are going to see. For this section, I recommend that you pick a single image, but you can also try a single video if you choose. The single image tends to convert better for this type of ad. It's also easier to create. The way it works is that every time someone is looking at their Instagram stories, your image appears asking them to follow you. It's very simple, but it works wonders. So now it's time for you to create an image on canva.com. It's free to use and you can choose the exact dimensions on their search bar. So for this particular type of ad, you want to be 1080 by 1920 pixels. Here you can see the image that I've created. You can copy me and create something similar for your ad. So don't forget to keep the call to action. Every time someone swipes up on this image, they will be taken to your profile. Another small tip is to optimize your bio, which is the first thing that people will look at after they swipe up. Make it so that you stand out. Now back to your ad. Now it's time to upload your image and add your URL. On your URL, you want to paste your Instagram profile link. And the safest way to get it right is to go to Instagram.com on your desktop and look for your profile. Now copy your profile's URL and paste it here where it says website URL. Remember, we are sending everyone straight to your profile. So now you know how to create your first ad on Instagram stories. So my last tip would be to create 2 or 3 different ads just like this one. Just change images and maybe try a video.
Hello, I'm Cindy. I'm the founder of BuyCindy.com and marketing director of multi-million-dollar businesses. If you want to learn digital marketing strategies that work, swipe up, follow me.
Also try with different interests. This will get you different results so you can keep the ones that are performing the best and pause the ones that are not so good. If you keep your ad on, even if it's just $5 per day, you will see your number of followers grow rapidly on a daily basis. So in reality, you are only limited by your budget. And you can apply these tips to any Instagram account and to your clients as well. If you have any questions about how to get more Instagram followers, just leave a question in the comment section below and I'll create more videos answering those questions. So that's it for today. I hope you're able to grow your number of Instagram followers like never before. Thanks for watching, and if you want to learn more about business, life, or marketing, just subscribe to my channel and visit my website, buycindy.com. See you later.